All right, guys, back to it. So video number 2, clean gloves, since we pulled off all those bugs on the cantaloupe plants. Hopefully we got them all. I'm going to clean these up first, but we need to get after our potato plants. So that storm we had last week actually did do some damage. I thought we got away with no damage, and I actually came out here the other day, and there's actually damage there. So I'm going to clean these up, get off anything that might be on there, and we're going to trim those back a little bit. I don't know how much longer we have with these guys to grow. I think we may have lost the onions. I think because the mint like just took over that pot, I think it smothered them out, and I think it also smothered out our garlic. So we will probably not get anything out of there. There's a couple others that we should get something out of. Other thing is, I'm gonna take you down there in a minute as soon as I get these gloves on. I just took the last pair off, and your hands are sweating these things. Yes, I know they're black, and I know it's somewhat sunny. The sun is quickly fading, though, so I really need to get this done. And I need to get inside. I need to do some computer work. I've been working on getting my OBS running again, so I can do some gaming and some streaming on games, and also maybe, just maybe, trying to do some video editing. But for right now, we're going to stick with what's tried, true, and tested. But if you guys look, I remember I was worried about those guys. They weren't turning any colors, and I thought those were orange. It looks like they're going to be yellow. The orange one that was in there, something got it and chewed on it a bit, so I didn't get it in time. But at least I know I fixed the problems from last year for those. So yeah, I'm okay with that. So now we can do it. I'm going to take all this debris and put this down in the compost. My fear is the mint will start going crazy in that pile. But so yeah, we fixed the problem with the peppers from last year. So I've got 2 healthy peppers that are turning yellow now. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on those. I think in the next maybe 4 or 5 days, they'll be ready to harvest, so we can get at those. But the good news is too, I have more peppers growing. I have a bunch more coming up. I have 1, 2, 3. I thought there was another one down here. 3 right now there, and there's another one on the orange plant there, and there's one down here, and that might be the red one, so I don't know. But so I've got 4 or 5 more peppers going, and I love peppers. I do love peppers, so that's a good one for me. Those are easy for me to do. Chop up, freeze them, do whatever with them. There's a lot less involved in preserving those for food. You know, like I can take those in, chop them up immediately, and then put them in the freezer bags and freeze them, and then take them out as needed. Tomatoes are still doing good. I still have not found the bug that is eating at those plants, but right now the big issue we're having is the tomatoes are getting too much water. So there's not much I can do about that, guys. Literally, I don't have a place where I can tarp up, right? I can't put anything over there because it's not my yard. I can't put anything permanent or semi-permanent, right? So I can't tarp up over them to keep them dried out a bit, and I can't tarp but put a shade cloth up or anything. So I am literally at Mother Nature's whim, and whatever she does, I just kind of have to go along with it. On the good note, though, the dianthus is coming back. So we got some really good looking dianthus plants, and it looks like they might be getting a little too much water too. And the strawberry plants are going pretty good too. Now I did have a couple strawberries out here, and I think the squirrels got them already. The other problem I am having is I'm getting a lot of mushrooms in there, and that's not good. That's not a good indication, right? I don't want to have mushrooms growing in there. So I may have to get after those. This bucket here, I'm still thinking we might put corn in that. I have some dirt that's made up in the yard bucket down there, that bucket. I still have some dirt up in there, and what I think I might do is, this is a straw that was on top. It's already composting in there. It's already breaking down really nicely. So I think that was a good choice. And even though there's nothing growing in there, I am keeping it moist so that the straw will compost in there. I don't want it to dry out and not compost. So I'm keeping that moist even though there's nothing growing in there. And that way that'll start breaking down. So in probably maybe next week's video, or if I get ambitious enough and come out here tomorrow, make an extra video, which I'll put out in the following week. I want to plant corn in there. I haven't decided how many stalks I'm going to plant. I want as many as possible because I want to keep them grouped together, get as much pollination off them so that we get as many kernels of corn on the cob of corn, right? The more these tassels get fertilized, right? The more these tassels here get fertilized, the more kernels of corn you have. I can't tell if you guys can see that or not because there's a glare on my screen. These tassels right here. So the more fertilization, or the more pollination they get, not fertilization, but pollination they get, the more kernels you get on an ear of corn, right? So we want that to go. But because I planted these single, I really wasn't worried about it at the time because I just wanted to see if they would actually grow, because last year we had so many problems. But this year the squirrels didn't get after them, the chipmunks didn't get after them, so they've grown. So I'm pretty sure we can do this. I'm pretty sure I will have to top this with some soil and stuff. And then we're going to do the same thing with this as we did earlier. We're going to literally put, I have more straw down there. We're going to just put the straw over that, keep the weeds down. So once they start popping up, we'll straw this after we put some black dirt on top of that, and then we'll figure it out. But I got to figure, I'm thinking I might do 3 and 3. So we'll have 6 stalks up. And I also have that cage over there, which I'm not using right now. And my thought is, I think it's big enough I'll be able to put it around them to kind of help keep them upright. Because if we get another windstorm, I'll have the same thing I have here where these were all blown over, right? Luckily, they've come back. So we should have probably some halfway ears of corn, right? They're not going to get a bunch of kernels, I'm sure. But yeah, so that's my thoughts over there anyway. There we go. Now I can see. All right, so what I'm thinking right now is I want to get after these. They literally broke off, and they're falling over. So I've got one that really snapped off, and I want to, it kind of looks like I might be able to save it if I get some more clips and clip it up. But there's one that really actually snapped off, and I want to nip that off because I don't want to cause too much. I don't want to rip it off and then damage the plant. And there's some spiders in here, and I kind of want to leave them alone. I'm hoping they'll eat the bugs. So this one is actually wrapped up in here. Now we did have something chewing at these leaves, but I'm still learning about potatoes, so I don't know. I haven't figured out how to tell when they're actually done. I have some fresh new growth on these, so yeah, I'm kind of at a loss. I need to pick that up and this up, and I'm gonna have to run inside and grab a couple clips because these things are just like growing like crazy. I'm pleased as pudding with that, but I need to go grab a couple clips. I'm I'm hoping I'll be able to clip those up and keep them upright, because right now they're bent over and they are leaning on those clips. And it looks like there's a bunch of strain on them. So luckily the clips are right here. I don't have to go far. Looks like we got a little snake visitor. It's just a baby snake. He'll eat all the bugs for us. I'm not too worried about him. Looks like a little garter snake. Let him eat the bugs. Let's see. So let's try this. So these man, these things are really heavy too. I'm really concerned that might cause pressure on them. I don't know where the, oh, there we go. There's the tops. Tops are way laid over here. Woo! There we are. Let's get these standing up. And I brought extra, the whole bag out, so if I need to, I can actually use some more clips to hold it up. I don't know that I need to do this, and I probably don't. There we go. Wow, that's kind of flimsy. But we get those up. They're laying up right now, so they're not straining against the all other clips that are holding it together. But yeah, that one vine, literally looking in here now, there's more dead leaves. But there's a second vine coming out where that one died, so we should be okay. So that one was the one that was up front, so I think I took the brunt of the damage. This one's a little shorter, so I don't see that we have any damage there. This one's got a couple offshoots that maybe I need to clip up. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Clip that one there, and I want to try and keep them off the ground a bit. Couple more clips out of here. These $1 million Chinese clips. Man, I was so mad about that. I'll be more careful when I order in the future. Let's see where we're going to put this, because there's one over there already. So we're going to clip these two together. And then I want to clip this. I guess we'll clip this to this vine here, because it's still pretty steady on that rod. There we go. Oops, I just clipped a leaf in there. Well, can't win them all. All right, so that's tied up. That's up good. Cantaloupe vines, we got after those in the previous video. Because it's the same day I'm videotaping this, I'm not going to be able to tell you that it worked. Let's get these poor vines of strawberries that have died off out of there. And God help me with these things. Oh, there's another bean beetle. There goes another bean beetle. Now that's off of, yeah, that's off of this. There's another one. Good Lord, I thought I got them all. That's off of that. Good. That's some nice new growth there, guys. Break that off. And that's a runner, so that's going to hold it up there. But yeah, it looks like the strawberries may have gotten a little overwatered as well. But there's not much I can do about that. I'm at Mother Nature's mercy. We'll try and dead off all the stuff that we can, so that that vines and the strawberries are not trying to push and grow on the actual vines that are dead, right? So we're gonna get at that and this. There, more of that spearmint and peppermint gone. Well, here's some more dead vines, so let's get these off there. Thought I got all those in the last video, but of course, again, I keep finding all these little bugs out here. I really want to spray. I really do. But I know by this afternoon we're going to get rain. It's like 40% chance, and it's been dark all day. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get rain today. And I know if I put that on there, it's literally going to wash off. Look at all these weeds. These are those viney weeds, and they trip me up all the time, so I'm glad to get rid of those. So that's pretty much that for that. So the lettuce kind of made a comeback, and I wasn't paying attention. And well, there looks like it's going to seed, so I'm not sure what to do with that. Take you guys around here, but that, and I'm guessing it's going to seed. I've never grown lettuce before, but that looks like it's going to seed to me. If you guys know, drop it in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that's the lettuce. Yeah, that's the lettuce. And if that's the case, maybe I can harvest those seeds for next year and try again next year. The issue we had, if you've been watching right, the issue we had with this is that weed out of there. The pots weren't draining, so they flooded, and it looked like it killed. And you can see these leaves are kind of yucky looking. Those are better than what it was, but it kind of killed the plants a little bit. So I thought they were going to die off. There were 4 lettuce plants in there, so 2 of them actually did die off. This one looks like it's about ready to go to seed. So 2 of the plants actually did die off, and there's one there. And I don't know where the other one is. Can't see. Oh, this is not good. Mushrooms. There's too much moisture. So 2 of them did die off. These other 2 came back, and I wasn't paying attention to them like I should have. So now they're at a point where it looks like they're going to seed, which I'm okay with that. I'm not upset by that at all. I did get some lettuce out of it, and it was good. So, another thing I see for next year, that we'll probably do next year, and I definitely want to do more herbs next year. Made a couple pots of sauce, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like coming out the garden, picking that stuff fresh. So I'll definitely want to do that next year. There we go. Whew. I'll tell you what, it is not even 1 o'clock yet, and it is hot. And when you have allergies and asthma, whew, it definitely makes it hard to breathe out here. Oh, guys, look, I just found something. Can you see that? Look at those flowers. They don't. I was told they don't mean anything, but flowers make me happy. I don't know about you, but flowers make me happy. These guys actually are doing pretty good too, so I'm pleased with that. The dragonflies, they're not as pretty as I'd like, but they're doing good. Get off these, a little bit of these, but so they look pretty good. I don't remember what these are. I want to say these might be cosmos growing here. There's only like 1 or 2 in the whole pot that came up, so I think these might be cosmos coming up. We'll see. There's a bud on there now, so we'll see what happens there. But these strawberries are growing good. These strawberries are growing good. These are doing okay. They're getting there. This one is trying to make a comeback. We'll see. This foxfire might be slowing it down a little bit. But we'll see what happens. I wouldn't mind a few strawberries. Like I said, I'm not a strawberry person. I hate strawberry jam. I hate strawberry yogurt. And I wholeheartedly mean hate it. But I don't mind fresh strawberries. And I don't mean from the boxes in the store. I mean picking them off the vine and eating those. I don't mind those. Those strawberries I don't mind. So I'm hoping to get a few strawberries that I can pick myself and eat those. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. This video should be out, what, Wednesday or Thursday? And I should be posting the first video out today, Monday. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Like I said in the previous video, we're at 148. And 2 more subscribers will hit the goal for this next set. And then we'll come up with a new goal. Maybe we'll do 300, maybe we'll do 5. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I really, really, really am pleased. And I really want to thank you guys. I mean, amazing that we've gotten as far as we have. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even expect to get 100. I was hoping for it, but I didn't expect to get 100. So I'm really pleased. I mean, more than I expected. But I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep going. That's not going to stop me. So we're going to keep going with this, and we'll see where we go. So we've learned a lot this year to carry over for next year. Like I said in the last video, I think we've got probably double the production from the tomatoes this year. I've gotten more herbs this year, and I've used more herbs this year than I've used in previous years. I've got 2 cantaloupe in the house that are hopefully going to ripen enough. They fell off the vine because the vines were dying, right? Because I had all those bugs infested on there. So I'm hoping we got all those bugs off, because I still have 2 on the vine. There's still 2 more down there. I don't know if you can see them. It's hard to tell with this camera. But there's 2 down there. Cannot see it. Cannot see it. Can I pet that cantaloupe? So we got 1 cantaloupe here, and then there's 1 sat down on the ground there. So I've still got 2 on the vine. I'm hoping that we killed off enough of those bugs, and there's enough pressure off them, and we get some fresh new growth, and it'll also help feed that, so we can get a couple decent cantaloupes. Those 2 that are on the vine right now are bigger than what I have in the house. So I'm hoping that these keep growing and ripen on the vine, and then we'll have 2 good cantaloupe. So I've already got 2 cantaloupe out of here. I had 2 squash out of here, and I gave 1 squash away to one of my viewers. I've had 1 zucchini, and that's 4 more squash plants than I had last year, because all the squash plants last year, vine borer beetles got them. Say that 3 times fast. Ha! They got them. They killed those vines immediately before I could even get in, and I had a ton of flowers on there. So I'm pleased as pudding with this year's run. I was hoping to get some garlic and the 2 onion plants, but I think I destroyed that by planting other stuff over it. So I don't think we're going to get onions. I think both the onion plants have been smothered by plants, and the plants just pressed down on them and killed them. I don't think we're going to get any garlic. If we do, I'll be really, really surprised and pleased. But I saw that the garlic can grow. So learning experience. All right, I put too much around things. So next year, learning from that, we're probably going to do it a little bit different next year and put the garlic by itself, the onions by themselves. I really want to try and overwinter this stuff this year. And so I'm going to have to figure out what the best pot is to put those in, and then overwinter, because I think, what do I want to say, December or January that you put them in the ground, or maybe November, put them in the ground, and then they overwinter, and then they come up first thing in the year. So you'll have by April, something like April or May, you have your first harvest of garlic and onions. So I really want to try and do that, because I'd love to have my own garlic and my own onions, and that would be so much fun. But we'll see. And potatoes are doing good. I don't know if we're going to get anything out of them. Last year I didn't get anything out of the sweet potatoes, so I don't know. And I don't think I planted the sweet potatoes early enough last year. So we're trying potatoes this year. If I get potatoes this year, I'll be pleased as pudding. And yeah, I mean, it'll be fun. Like these grow bags, I've never done anything in grow bags before. I've never done container gardening, but like we're getting stuff. So each year I get a little more harvest. So if we get more next year, it'll be even better, right? So like I'll learn. That means I'm learning stuff. So as we go, But next year, I've already learned next year we have got to get on the insecticidal soap earlier and more often. And the same thing I learned from last year, we didn't fertilize enough. So this year we fertilized more and everything's staying greener and brighter. Right? And hopefully, like I said, this will help with the potatoes, give us more of a harvest of potatoes, because last year we didn't get any. I didn't even get vines growing last year. So this year we've got vines growing. So we've already done better than last year. So if we just keep improving every year, we keep learning, and I keep sharing with you, you guys will learn. And hopefully you'll figure out a way to do this in your backyard or your apartment balcony or something like that, right? So anyway, guys, so tiny little urban homestead setup here. And, you know, if you got comments, suggestions, you see me doing something wrong, you can teach me something, pass it on so I can pass it to others. That's what the comment section is for, guys. So who's going to be the next 2 subscribers? 2 subscribers, that's all we need. Smack that subscribe button, hit the bell. You'll get the notifications when I put these out. And make sure you guys like and share these videos out so that we can attract more people into our community. And again, I can't thank you guys enough. This has been amazing. And we've grown better, more than I could have ever imagined at this point. So I want to thank you all again and again and again. I can't thank you enough. So guys, have a blessed day. God bless all of you. I hope everybody had a great and safe 4th of July. We'll catch you in next week's videos.